WeTravels.tv, and it's July 27th, and I'll be leaving for Ecuador in 3 days on Saturday. I'm very excited about that, and I'm just coming to you guys today to talk about the top 5 questions that I've been getting since I debuted my Facebook page on Facebook. And the number 1 question that I've gotten so far is, why would I choose to travel when there's a lot of bombing going on in the world? And my answer for that is, I'm not afraid. Basically, I just feel like if something's meant to happen to me, it's going to happen to me in America and China and Ecuador and Africa, wherever I may end up. If something's meant to happen to me, it's going to happen to me. I can't live like a hermit, no matter if I'm at home or I'm far away from home. You know, what's meant to be will be, and there's nothing I can do about that. And I can't live my life being afraid of, what if or what could possibly happen. Second question is, if I know the pollution is bad in China, why did I choose to go there? Well, as many of us know, China has the number 1 population in the world. There's millions of people there, so I'm not really worried about the pollution. Of course, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be cautious. I plan to get a respiratory pollution mask. I'll do a video about that later once I receive it in the mail. But I will be getting a mask to, to filter out the pollution on the really bad days, and I probably just wear it every day regardless. But I am going to go prepared. But again, like I said about the bombing, I can't live being afraid or whatever that my lungs are going to fall out or whatever the case may be. Whatever could possibly happen, I'm not really too much worried about it. I feel like as long as I do my research and I be safe and I don't make any stupid decisions, I'll be all right. So, number 3. Aren't I worried since I don't know the language? No, I'm not worried. As far as teaching English or traveling abroad in general, you don't have to know the language to anywhere you go. I mean, think about all the languages in the world. People travel, they don't know all of them. It's not that big of a deal. Of course, I will have some setbacks to face and things like that. It will be, of course, harder for me because I don't know the language, but that's something that I'm willing to face. And I have a Spanish to English dictionary, a Chinese to English dictionary, because those are the first 2 countries that I'll be starting off with. So I have been practicing my Mandarin and things like that, which I won't do any for you in this video, but I have been practicing. And so, I'm prepared to learn the language. The company that I signed my contract with includes lessons every week. So I'll be doing that. So by the time I'm done with my first year contract, I'm sure I'll know something. As far as the language is concerned, I got lucky to where I'll be going to Guangzhou when I go to China, which is one of the bigger cities. It's the 3rd largest city in China underneath Beijing and Shanghai. So they have a very big foreigner population, expat population, so I really won't have to worry too much as if I was, someplace in a rural part of China where not knowing the language could really affect me negatively. The next question I got was, am I afraid to be traveling alone? Well, I won't be traveling alone. I got lucky enough that my girlfriend has agreed to come with me. We share a lot of the same dreams, the same aspirations, so it's not like I'm going to be by myself. But at the time where I presented it to her, I was very well and prepared to go alone. It just so happens that she wanted to go as well, and we had some of the same things that we were trying to accomplish, so we decided we wanted to do this together. But if she didn't, I would still go. Like, it wouldn't stop me from going. I'm not going to be afraid or feel like I can't do something because I need someone to go with me. Like, no. But I'm very happy that she is going with me. If you guys know anything about me, in the past I joined AmeriCorps NCCC, which is like Peace Corps, where you travel around doing community service around the United States, and I got sent to Iowa, and I was with a different girl, and at the time I asked her to join me. She said she would, but she ended up not even applying, not even going, not even doing anything. And I'm just really happy that I have someone who is willing to do these things with me. I'm very excited about it. So the last question I got is, what made me decide to pick up and leave? It wasn't like an overnight decision. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of preparing. I've signed up for courses, you know, just doing a lot of extra things so I could make sure I'm well prepared, especially for the job market. I'm trying to make as much money as I can with not being a English major or an education major. I'm a psychology major, so my bachelor's is in psychology. I don't know anything about teaching. I never taught a day in my life, but I still decided to do this, and I just want people to know that they can do it too. You don't have to know anything about anything. As long as you speak English, you can travel, you can teach, you can. I find teaching, as I might not even be good at it, I might not like it, but it was an easy way to, something easy to get into, to be able to travel and still get paid. So I can pick any country I want to, and I can go work there and teach. And a lot of these countries provide free accommodations and flights and things like that. So it's really good to get into, even if you don't like teaching per se, or you don't really know if you're going to be good at it. That's, you know, not a reason to not do it. I personally came about this when I was at my school. We had a presentation in psychology club for someone who did a program called SLV, which is when you go to Sri Lanka and you work in a mental hospital, you know, for 2 months or whatever, and it's volunteer. You don't get paid or anything like that. And I was going to sign up, and on the website I filled out the application, all the paperwork. I did an interview, I was accepted, and they asked me what program I wanted to do. I didn't know at the time they had other programs, and they sent me a list, and teaching TEFL was on there, and I was like, what's a TEFL? And I ended up looking that up and finding out about the CELTA, and then it just snowballed me into this whole world that I didn't know about as far as teaching abroad. And this is how I got to where I am. I ended up not even doing SLV or going to Sri Lanka, and I don't know, but this is what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about it. And you guys just keep asking me questions, and I'll try to answer them. I'll make a later video once I do get to Ecuador. We'll be going on Saturday, so I'm really excited. We touch down Saturday night at 10:30 in Quinto, and then we'll be traveling to Guayaquil the next day. We're catching a connector flight, so I'll be sure to make some videos and keep you guys updated in these unique travels.tv. And I thank you guys for liking my page. I'm almost at 100. I think I am at 100 right now, and I just debuted yesterday. I've been doing a YouTube thing for a little while, but I've just decided to debut on Facebook, and I just really appreciate you guys on liking my stuff, and just share it, share the knowledge or whatever, and like, subscribe, share, and have a good day.